Hey sugars, this is S with My Sugar, and welcome to my channel. I encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe, or feel free to bitch, moan, and complain. It's all sugar. But whatever you do, make sure you hit that belly bell for the latest notifications. Okay, let's chat. Sugars, I want to talk. I need to understand. I mean, I respect it, but it took me a while to kind of fathom it, to kind of, process it. You sugars with children who don't want to date or marry men with children. Now, we all have preferences, or, some women say, I don't want to be bothered with the mother. If the mother is completely out the picture or something like that, if it's through death or, if he has, full custody, I don't want to be bothered with it. But it makes me wonder, when we say we don't want to be bothered with someone else's situation, that we have a situation. Now, I know a few women close to me that feels this way. So there's a lot of people out here that feels this way. And I know, men, women would say, or men have been pegged as being the ones who don't want to be bothered with kids. But there's a lot of women who don't want to be bothered with kids. I'm talking for what I know and who I know personally. I know women who don't want to be bothered with other people's children. That was when their children was younger, and now up until even their children being grown. Now, I can understand it when you're grown, when you have grown children, because it's like, I already raised my kids. I'm not doing no damn play dates and shit. I'm getting out here trying to live my life and do me and travel and get to a certain place of finally being able to express myself and do the things I want to do, because I couldn't move the way I want because your children were smaller back in the day. So, you just couldn't do what you wanted to do all the time. So now here you are, grown children, you could do you. And you meet a man who has small children. So I understand for older women who's raised their children and may have grandchildren now, but they don't want to be in a situation where they have to run behind a 2-year-old. Because some of these guys be having these damn babies, these late 45, 50-year-olds be having these 2, 3-year-olds. And they be having by these young girls, and these young girls ain't trying to hear all that. So here he is finally raising some kids that he probably didn't raise his oldest set. And now here he is at 50 years old running around with a 1 or 2-year-old. And some women don't want to be bothered with that. I totally get it. But I never understood women who had children, minor children. They don't want to date other guys with children. Wouldn't it be more ideal? Now, I can say that, that's not my situation. But I can, like in my mind, I'm thinking ideally. Wouldn't that make sense? If you're a person with children, to date someone with children, if you're dating, you don't have to do anything. But you want to date someone who don't have any children, so you know what's probably going to come next. He's going to want to have children, blah, 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 blah. This is the thing. It's not your responsibility to give a man who don't have any children. There's plenty of women out here that don't have children either. And them two can hook up and do what it is they do. Because when you seeking men that don't have any children, then guess what? You're going to find yourself in every relationship. And see, I think in your mind it makes sense. Well, he don't have any children, so I need to give him a child. Well, how many times you going to do that, sugar? How many dudes you going to meet and you going to give them their first child? How many? So even you saying you don't want to be bothered with the baby mama drama, well, you're a baby mama. Are you dramatic? Do you believe that some women could be cordial and work out a good co-parenting situation that work for both parties? Because you know firsthand what that's like. Could we as people put our best foot forward, and maybe that'll spin around in the universe and it'll come back to us? If you happen to be the guy that has a child or children, and if you put the right energy out there as being someone's, being some man's children's mother, maybe if you do the right thing, the universe will catch up and maybe that'll come back to you. But when women say, I don't want to be bothered with the baby mama drama, are you that baby mama with drama? Are you that baby mama with drama? I really wonder, are we really thinking about things? Once your situation is it. Whether you're divorcee with children, if you've never been married, you have children, this is your situation. And logically, a lot of women think, I don't want to be bothered with a man that has children. But see, what they're not telling you is, they are still dealing with men who has children. Now, the key is that man taking care of his children. And do that woman who don't want to be bothered with the baby mama drama supports the fact? Are you subconsciously supporting the fact that he doesn't take care of his children? Are you supporting that narrative? Because you don't want the baby mama drama, which just means the mother is involved. Some mothers are more passionate than others. That's what I call it, passion. A passionate mom. You call it baby mama drama. She's a passionate mom. Just like you're a passionate mom. We got to start looking at people the way we look at ourselves, and maybe we'll understand people a little better if we just give them a little compassion and think of them how we think of ourselves. Maybe we can just understand, because if you thought of the next man's children's mother as yourself, you wouldn't have that mentality, baby mama drama. Because what you're doing is you're supporting that narrative. The whole baby mama drama narrative. You're supporting it. So, that comes back on you too. Mothers, moms, passionate moms. Because now that narrative has been written and sealed. So now you might miss out on a good person because you put that energy out there. And a guy that's like, I don't want to be bothered with her children's father. And a drama. I don't want to be bothered with a woman who has children. Too much drama comes with it. You're thinking, hey, I'm good. I'm a good catch. I'm a good woman. Because I have kids, you're going to judge me? You don't even know my situation. Do that sound familiar, sugar? Now here somebody is judging you as baby mama drama, and it don't feel so good, do it? So come on, we got to be careful about the energy we put out there and the things we say we don't want. Why don't you want it? Have you ever really sat down and talked about these things? Why don't you want it? Ask yourself, really ask yourself, why don't you want it? You don't want to deal with somebody who's just as passionate about their children as you are? You can't relate to that? I don't have time for the drama. Well, somebody got to deal with your drama. Because no matter how you may call it, to them, it may be drama. So maybe if we kind of be good to the universe and we'll view people a little more, we'll humanize people. If we humanize people and we think of them as we think of ourselves, maybe we'll be able to really enjoy life a little more better. Instead of giving everybody else a set of rules how to deal with you except you. Your set of rules for yourself and your set of rules for the rest of the world, it ain't working for you, sugar. It's not working. Come on, let's think. Let's think, process, and heal. All right, come on, you got to get your mind right. All right, smooches, love from us.